Cruz.
And I'm Becky O'Hara.
And we work for Rawlings Sporting Goods as bat engineers.
When I was in high school, I was always interested in math and physics, but I liked more sort of the practical side of things, not as much the theoretical side. I always played sports growing up. Baseball was always a love of mine, and going through engineering, I just always thought it would be really cool to work in the sporting goods industry and really tie those two things together. Sports gave me a great foundation just for engineering, for life in general. It always gives you sort of the team sports aspect, really helps out, especially in engineering. You're always working in a team.
Working with Becky is great because we can bounce ideas off each other. Two people working together towards the same goal, it always enhances that finished product. My job at Rawlings consists of designing bats for everybody from kids to adults. Definitely the most gratifying thing about being a sports engineer is that there are people in the real world using the product that I make. It's not something I consider as a job, it's really a passion.
A lot of people think that as a bat engineer, I spend all day turning wood bats on a lathe. We do make wood bats, but most of the technology that goes into bats is in composite and aluminum bats, which is what we do here. The majority of our day is spent between testing product here in our test facility, working on the floor to work on new designs.
The way we make a bat is we start with just a hollow aluminum tube. We take that in and we actually form the shape of the bat and control the wall thickness of the bat. We then take it through several heat treat processes to make sure we get the strength that we need in the aluminum. And then we take it through all of our finishing steps where we put the paint on, we put the knob and the end cap. Being an engineer allows me to really wake up excited every morning to go to work and see what I can come up with, what new products we can develop. Really get to see everything come from concept into production. I get up every day and I get to go to work and play with baseball bats. I mean, how much more fun could that be? Anytime something's not going right, we just go out back and grab a bat and take some swings and everything's all right.
Engineering is what goes into making things work. A lot of science goes into finding out what makes things work, and engineering is really the practice of taking the science and applying it to the real world. It's very difficult to continue on to be a professional athlete anywhere. When I found out that I could be an engineer and work in the sporting goods industry, still have sports be an active part of my life, it was great.